Today we're setting out bright and early on an adventure to the old part of Dubai, and our journey starts here at DMCC Metro Station, where I finally get to try out the Dubai Metro. I've never used the Metro before, so I figured this would be a good adventure for today. Trying to take the Metro from downtown Dubai all the way to old Dubai, and yeah, we'll just figure it out and see how we can get there. Just got off the Metro, and there's just a few things I quickly want to talk about regarding the Dubai Metro system. First of all the trains are incredibly clean. There's a lot of emphasis on order. There are even signs saying that you're not allowed to bring food and drinks onto the train, and there's actually a fine of 100 dirhams if you are caught eating or drinking anything. Additionally, no chewing gum on board the trains. So I think those are just steps they're taking to ensure the trains actually stay clean. Also, as far as the Metro cards go, what happens is that you actually buy a card and it's valid for 5 years, and you just have to keep topping up the card as you need. So it's pretty straightforward, very simple. There are also information centers or information desks all over the different stations. So if you have any questions, you're able to ask with no issues. It is very easy to follow the directions. It's not confusing at all. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But we are currently now in the old part of Dubai, the very cultural, raw, rustic, exciting part of Dubai. And I'm here just to learn a bit more about what Dubai was like in the old days before it became what we know it to be today. So I'm super excited to explore and just walk around, see all the stuff that we can get up to here. And yeah, I'm really excited because I know it's going to be a very interesting day. So let's go. You can tell this is definitely the older part of the city because the architecture is very traditional. You won't find many skyscrapers and all the modern glass buildings that you would find in downtown Dubai here. And right in front of me, there's actually this beautiful building. It's called Arabian Tea House. I think it's a restaurant or a museum or both actually. And the architecture is amazing. It's so earthy, very nice design. So I'm just gonna try and find out if I can go in or what the process is to go in. So yeah. So I just came into this little restaurant. It's called the Local Restaurant, and the interior design is beautiful, very tribal, very traditional, so colorful, really, really nice. I'm not coming to eat here, but I just had to come in and see what it looked like, and it's beautiful. So I'm currently sat in this beautiful Arabic coffee house. No, Arabian tea house is the name. The interior is fantastic, so beautiful. It's the perfect place to take as many pictures as you want. White tables, white chairs, white stones on the floors, fans, air conditioners. It just goes so well with the rustic vibe, and I just looking around, smelling the food, looks like this is a top-notch place in the heart of old Dubai. But I'm here just really not to eat, but just to maybe have a cup of tea or something interesting that I find on the menu, just for a quick refresher before I continue walking around old Dubai. This is Camel milk ice cream, lotus flavor. That's very good. I can't really taste anything wildly different that makes me think, oh, this is definitely camel ice cream. Like, there's no way to know, really. It's really good. It looks like there are some pistachios in it. It's a very nice, refreshing, cold glass of ice cream. Thank you. So this is Al Fahidi historical neighborhood, this famous traditional neighborhood here in the heart of old Dubai. And I think this place was constructed sometime in the 1800s by wealthy merchants from Persia. At the time, they were offered a lot of trading incentives by the Emirati government. I think there was also a big pearl trade going on because the Dubai Creek is just not too far from here. And fun fact, this place is historically known as Al-Bastakia, and it's actually named after a town in the south of Iran, I believe. So that's pretty interesting. I absolutely love these walkways. It reminds me of the Medinas in Fez and Marrakesh in Morocco, and how insular they were, very maze-like systems, but I really loved just walking through them. And you have like donkeys still by the side. It really kind of transports you back to like the Middle Ages and how life was lived in those times. Really, really fascinating. And it's so cool because all the buildings and the material that they use to build absorb the heat and keep people cool. So right next to me, you have a sample, or what is left of actual old walls of Dubai. This is what the walls used to look like back in the day. They were made to protect the inhabitants of the city from external attacks. And from what I read, this wall was made from coral stones and gypsum. It's 50 centimeters thick. And something I really like about this wall is the fact that it is so rough. There's something about the roughness and the rawness of this wall that is just really, really cool. And this is why I really love preservation and conservation efforts, because you kind of appreciate how far architecture and technology have come, and it just puts a lot of stuff into perspective. Love the art. Absolutely love the art. It's a mixture of contemporary and very traditional ancient art and architecture. Really interesting. There's an art gallery here. I think we're allowed to go in. Wow. Hello. Hello. Yes. How are you doing? Good. I like this place. It's very nice. Nice. Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Okay. So nice. Wow. My friend, where are these carpet from?
This is from Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Yeah. Okay. Pakistan.
Okay.
Different country.
Okay, thank you very much. We just got onto one of these Abras, that's what they're called, these boats here in the creek, and I didn't even know this was a thing, but the boat takes you around somewhere. They asked where I was going, I was just like, I don't know, just take me somewhere. So looking forward to the cruise. Thank you. So we're on the other side of the creek, and look at this view. You have more of the old city on that side. Very traditional, very rustic. You hardly see any of the normal Dubai skyscrapers. You almost wouldn't know this existed in Dubai because it never really is featured as much as some of the luxury stuff. It just feels super cultural, and I'm really enjoying this. Wow. I'm enjoying just walking through and just looking at all the different souks, different shops, restaurants, businesses, and people. A lot of people taking pictures just by the side of the creek, and just some people sitting down, relaxing. It's a very nice, calm atmosphere. At the boat station, there are a lot of people queuing up to get on the boats, either for tourist purposes like me, or a lot of people are actually trying to cross because they work on one side or the other. So you find all kinds of people with different priorities and desires here. To get on the Abras, it costs 1 dirham, so super cheap, and it's just a fun little go around, and that's all. I think for some of the other boats it's 2 dirhams, but I could be wrong. And funnily enough, you can actually also use your metro pass to board the boat. It's quite convenient that there's like a whole snack stand and restaurants area here right next to the boat station, because there's so many people that come through this way, so there's always something you can eat if you're hungry. Thank you. Nothing beats a good shawarma. So I think that is going to wrap up our tour of Old Dubai. It's been a fantastic day. I've really enjoyed myself. I'm actually currently walking on this street, which is in Old Deira, which is so commercial. It's crazy. There are a lot of retail stores, a lot of restaurants, a lot of traffic as well. So it's just nice to like close the day out like this. But I would highly recommend everybody who's coming to Dubai checks out the old part of the town, because it is really different from the Dubai you're used to seeing everywhere. And for me, I find that kind of refreshing. So I definitely recommend you do that, and also take the little cruise on the creek, even though it's just like 10 seconds long. But yeah, thank you so much guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.